Good evening, dear people. I'd like to share with you today an experience I had a long time ago. Last night I had a dream about them, about Pombero and Luison. Now I feel the urge to tell you what I and my sister Maria experienced exactly 45 years ago. We were still young. My sister was 13 and I was 15. One night, we were alone at home.
Danny, I'll go out again. I asked Tom if I could go to his house in the woods. I've never seen it before, and he promised to show it to me today. We'll spend the night at his home. If Mom and Dad come back before I do and ask where I am, don't tell them anything about my plans.
But Maria, you know the legend of Pombero. You know what people say, that creatures come out at night.
Yes, of course. I know. Pombero wanders the forest, constantly looking for someone to control and manipulate. Don't be silly, Daniel. They're just stories to scare the children. Look, here comes Tom. See you, Tenny.
After Maria left with Tom, I thought it was best to follow them. I was very worried that something might happen to her. Besides, I was curious to see what they would do in the forest. So secretly and sneakily follow as they walk hand in hand into the woods.
That must be Tom's house. For now, I am going to sit on this log, where I have a good view of both of them. Maybe I'll even find out what they're talking about.
I'm so glad you brought me to your house. You live so deep in the woods. Doesn't it give you the chills? Aren't you scared of living here alone?
No, Maria, not at all. I feel so good here. Especially because it's so quiet and people rarely come by.
I would be scared that something might happen to me if I lived so alone. Also, the creatures.
Maria, you really make me laugh. You're so naive and innocent. Of course, there are no such creatures here.
Well, if you say so. But the truth is, this place doesn't give me a good feeling.
You will get used to it. After all, you'll be here long enough to learn everything about this place.
I've been thinking about what it would be like to walk with you in the woods and admire the moon at night.
That's a very good idea. And since today is a full moon, I want to show you something. Something very special.
Ah, help!
Hear my sister scream. I instinctively ran into the house. I opened the door, ready to help Maria, only to freeze at the sight of the monster roaring. I ran away as fast as I could. When I arrived home, I was drenched in sweat, my knees still shaking. A person turning into a werewolf. I'd heard the legend of the Luison, but believing it and seeing it with my own eyes. And Maria, well, she was standing behind him, bleeding. Meanwhile, my parents had already returned, but they were asleep. I didn't know whether to be relieved or worried about that. It became clear to me that uncomfortable questions awaited me the next day because Maria wasn't at home. It was Saturday morning and we were ready for breakfast. Normally, the whole family gathers together. That morning, we were already sitting at the table when suddenly my parents noticed that Maria was still not there.
How strange. At this hour, Maria should have been up already.
Danny, do you want to go and see if she's still awake and tell her we are already having breakfast?
I think she's awake now.
How? Have you seen her?
Yeah, well, actually, I will say she's not at home, but I know exactly where she is.
My son, then tell us where she is.
I can't.
And why not?
She's preparing something to surprise you.
Ah, you should have said that.
Well, then everything is fine. We don't want to spoil any surprises. Let her do her business quietly. I felt profoundly relieved. I had barely made it. Nonetheless, it was clear to me that I would have to free Maria without my parents' help of knowledge. If I didn't try, she would be lost. Of that, I was 100% sure. I decided that I had to free Maria the following night. For that, I have devised a plan. I would get Luison involved in a fight with Pombero, where they would fight in each other. I could rescue Maria, but I also realized I will need Alice. I found some brave men who would help me, and at night we went together into the forest, occupied with lanterns in our hands, torches and bells in our backpacks.
Daniel, are you sure this plan is going to work? It sounds risky.
We don't have any other choice. The Pombero and the Luison are dangerous. But if we can guide them properly, we can free Maria.
Are you sure we can stand a chance against them with this?
Our only objective is to save Maria. We must do it.
I just hope that this whistling is not the beginning of something worse.
That's what we need. The signal. When it comes, we will be ready.
Daniel, do your parents know what you're doing here?
No,
That's brave of you, it has to be said.
I know. But alone, I couldn't manage to bring Maria back. Thank you for coming with me.
We are here because we have lost people too, Daniel. The forest took my brother from me last year. This sounds crazy to me. Do you really think we can face Pombero and Luison? They're creatures, not humans.
They have some weakness. For example, the Pombero hates the sound of bells, and the Luison can't stand bright light. With this, we can protect ourselves.
What about your sister? How do we know she's still alive?
Maria is alive. I am sure of that, and I'm going to bring her back.
Is it up ahead?
Yes, that is the house of Luison. Come on, let's set the trap.
In the clearing near Luison's house, we set the trap. Each of us placed our little torch on the ground. Then, from the darkness, a low growl echoed. We stood, frozen, paralyzed by fear.
Stand still. Take your positions. I will lure the Pombero with my flute. Meanwhile, you, Cornelius, throw the big bone quickly and stealthily in front of the door of Luison's house. The smell will attract him. When the Pombero arrives, don't make a sound.
As I played the flute, Cornelius walked towards the house and quickly and accurately threw the bone in front of the door before returning to us. We waited nervously. Shadows moved among the trees. We hid behind the trunks, careful to not be discovered by the creatures. In the clearing, Pombero appeared, a small twisted figure with glowing eyes. At the same moment, a deep robe lighted the arrival of Luison, a large, dark werewolf with razor-sharp fangs.
They're both here. What do we do now?
Stay where you are and wait.
We watch as the creatures look at each other and growl. While the two creatures were fighting, I sneak around the house and enter through a window.
Maria, are you there?
I found Maria. Her hands were tied with a rope. She was sitting on the floor, dirty and with torn clothes.
Maria, what happened to you? I'll untie you.
I'm so sorry. I trusted Tom, and I didn't know who he really was.
It's okay, Maria. I didn't know either.
He was so kind and normal during the day, but at night, he intentionally took me to his house. In his human form, he said I belonged to him. I took it as a declaration of love. Later, I realized what he really meant.
Well, Maria, we have to go. They are waiting for us outside. Hold on to me, and soon we will be home again.
We left the house, heading towards the man. Meanwhile, the creatures discover us and chase us. We reach the man, who quickly lit their torches and took the bells from their backpacks and held them in their hands. We all fled together, torches and bells waving in the air. The torches lit the way, scaring Luzon a little, while the sound of the bell kept Pombero away.
Come on, people, faster.
After we had wandered for a while, we stumbled over a fallen log. We screamed with fright and pain. "Come on, Maria, keep going!" I shouted. We quickly got up and kept running, but our companions were not so fast. Slowly, they tried to get up, but fell back down in pain. They said to each other, "Come on, man, you have to keep going." They barely managed to keep up. Dio shouted, "Wait us!" But Maria and I were too scared to stop. Maria and I arrived without stopping through the endless forest. In our haste, we got lost. Until suddenly we found ourselves in front of a chapel we had never seen before. It was dimly lit, with the entrance wide open. The door cracked in the wind as if inviting us in. A shiver ran down my spine, and then I thought maybe this was our last way out.
Maria, come quick.
We walked toward the building, Maria following me with determination. I peered carefully inside. A few candles were still burning, casting a flickering light across the room. The chapel was empty, just a few scattered pews and an altar with a crucifix at its center. We stepped inside.
What do you have in mind?
Sit down and shut up. I'm going to block the door with this pew.
Do you think we're safe here?
Yes, we have a chance here. You stay here. I have to find a way to stop them.
No, Danny. Don't leave me alone.
I'll be back. I promise.
The men reached the chapel door, exhausted, dripping with sweat, their torches and bells still in hand. Just a few meters behind them, the creatures were approaching. Maria stood by the pew. The men pounded on the door, loud and frowning. Behind them hung roll and storm. And the desperate cries for help. The noise rose, louder and louder.
Damn! In addition to the backpacks, we've also lost our bells and the fire's about to be extinguished.
We have to run away. Staying here is suicide. Don't you think so too, Carson?
No. If we give up now, we'll all be lost. Daniel and Mariah too.
The men were banging on the closed door. Maria and I hesitated, unsure whether to open it. As the banging continued, we saw nearly leap, and then his eyes burning red. I opened the door just in time.
Get in, quick! I'm closing it behind you.
Maria shoved me away from the door. It was too late to close it.
Maria, are you crazy? Now we are doomed.
Hi, Maria. There they are. I can't wait to get to know them better.
Maria, what have you done? You can't be with these two.
Oh, but I am.
How? Why?
Well, people can change, Danny. But since you're my brother, I'll explain it to you. Then you'll understand that you're also partly to blame.
What are you talking about, Maria?
And now you ask? At home, you always look out for yourself. You never show any real interest in me. You didn't ask how I was, spend time with me, or even pretend to care. Everything revolved around you. Your interests, your want, your needs. Mom and Dad never intervened. They act like nothing was wrong. When it came time to decide where we'd go on vacation, they only listened to you. When we tried to pick a game to play as a family, your ideas were always the ones we followed. And whenever I spoke up or say it felt unfair, you just laugh at me.
Alright, you are right. But
even now, when you said you wanted to free me, it felt like you cared more about the thrill of the adventure than actually saving me.
Be quiet.
That's exactly why I decided to show you what it's like to be left out. If my plan had worked, you'd be tied up right now. I was sure you'd follow me and Tom, since you're always chasing after something. If only we'd been a little quicker when you opened the door. But now, we have you. You'll be trapped with the others in Louison's house. People will never find out, and Mom and Dad can keep worrying quietly at home. Maybe then they'll understand what it feels like to be abandoned by their own family.
Come on, let's take the prisoners to my house.
They brought us to Louison's house, tied us up, and left us sitting on the floor. In front of us, Maria was standing face to face with the creatures.
Maria, are you done with them?
Yes,
Maria, wait. Let me say something.
you've said enough. I'm going to gag you. I don't want to hear another word.
Well, now it's our turn. This is going to be delicious.
Wait a minute. Don't kill anyone. That's too cruel for me. Better to leave them here and let them die. If they survive and make it back to town, no one will believe their story anyway.
But Maria, that's not how we picture it. If we do it your way, we get nothing.
Exactly.
I am your leader, and I want them to be tied up.
What if we don't want to?
You have to.
Theo, shut up!
I suggest simply eating them all, including Maria.
It's a good idea.
Wait, what?
We'd like to try the best first. My girlfriend will be a really delicious treat.
Of course.
As the creatures approached Maria, I began to free myself from the ropes. She was crawling back, pale and terrified, letting out faint cries from help as she paused against the hut wall. I finally broke free and rushed to my backpack, grabbing a torch and a bell. I lit the torch quickly. The bombero and Deluso hadn't noticed me. They were entirely focused on Maria. Just as they reached her, up through the flaming porch at Luzon and round the bell valley right next to Pombera's ear.
This is unbearable!
Put out the fire, please. Please put out the fire.
Ah! Sorry, buddy, but I'm out of here.
So am I. Ah!
Maria, are you alright? Are you hurt?
I'm fine.
I'm fine. I hope you suffer like we did.
Calm down, Theo. Maria, if something's bothering you, tell me, please. I'm here for you, and I'm going to take you home safely. You know what? I finally understand now. It's not always about me. It's about the people around me. And you, Maria, as my only sister, are one of the most important people in my life. You mean so much to me. I'm sorry I haven't shown it these past years.
Thank you, Danny. That's the nicest thing you ever said to me.
Come on, let's untie the others. So, now home. Will you come home with me?
Yes, I forgive you. I'll forgive Mom and Dad too. I realized I was mostly mad at them because I was mad at you. So now everything will be alright. I'm back to my old self.
And Maria was right. Everything was fine again. She even made peace with Mom and Dad. Today, she lives happily, married, not far from me. Pomero and Luzon haven't bothered her since that day. And she's not longer connected to the human version of Luzon either. Both creatures have left me and the other 3 men alone. Maybe they are still afraid of the tool I used to drive them away. But you know what I truly want to say? And this is my one piece of advice. It's not about always doing things perfectly, but being there for the people who matter.